This is week 13 of my journey to 15% body fat, and today we're gonna go get my DEXA scan. If you've never done one, it's super simple. Show up fasted, hydrated, no workouts the day of or the day before, and you just lie on this bed. But the scanner does the rest and you're done. While we wait for the DEXA results, I also did a resting metabolic rate test to tell you basically how many calories you burn at rest so you can find out how many calories you need for a fat loss or a muscle gain phase. Basically, they put a tube in your mouth and you breathe through it for 10 minutes straight. Sounds easy, but trust me, it wasn't. My mouth got so dry and keeping all the air sealed in the tube way harder than it looks. But here's the crazy part. My results showed I burn about 2,866 calories a day for someone who works out 5 times a week at a desk job. For a fat loss phase, that means I should be eating around 2,366 calories, which blew my mind because for the last 3 months, I've been eating only 1,700 calories. It was way too aggressive and probably why, even though I felt stronger, I felt fatigued some days and needed lots of sleep. I'm gonna try upping my calories to this amount and see how it feels. This is also important for something I want to talk about in a bit. As for now, the DEXA results are in. The biggest improvements that I have made so far, according to my doc, was burning a good chunk of bad visceral fat. I started at 3.89 pounds and I am now at 3.14 pounds, which is a 0.75 difference. The target by the time I reach 15% body fat is around 1 pound or less. In terms of total mass, I was 174 pounds, and now I am at 166 pounds, which is an 8-pound loss. So far, so good. One thing that did hit me a little bit was losing about 3 pounds of muscle. That probably came from not training legs consistently, and also cutting my calories way too aggressively, which ended up eating into my muscle. As for the big reveal, my body fat. I started at 34.6% and now I'm at 33.5%. So that's a 1.1% drop. It's definitely progress, but honestly, it fell short of what I was hoping for. The best way I can put it is, imagine you studied like crazy for an exam, felt 100% sure you were getting an A+, and the grade comes back as a C. You're still passing, still moving forward, but it's nowhere near what you expected. That's exactly how I felt. I was honestly hoping to see a 3 to 4% drop in body fat. So when the results came back, I couldn't help but feel disappointed. It made me feel like the past 3 months of hard training and diet were wasted, even though I knew they weren't. Mentally, it just hit me hard and honestly ruined my whole day because I felt like I fell short of my own expectations. But after talking it over with some of my friends and my gym bros, they reminded me that this is just the beginning, and a lot of people go through the same thing. Fitness isn't something to be rushed, and there are a ton of things to learn and master. One thing they pointed out was that since I didn't know my RMR before, my body was basically adapting and eating into itself just to survive. That was huge for me to learn. Now that I actually know my numbers, I can put that knowledge to work. Their support and advice,